Farlow Gap Trail is 3.1 miles long. It's fairly remote, so it's going to take some effort to get to, so make sure you bring enough food and a couple spare tubes, but it's definitely worth all the effort. The trail starts with some twisty single track, but almost immediately heads straight downhill into some really high speed, loose double track. So just keep your head up, look far ahead, try to find the smoothest line possible. Some of these grades get to 40%, so stay loose because this steep stuff only lasts for about the first mile. One of the first technical features you hit on this trail is going to be this rock drop. Make sure you crawl it so that you can make the turn back up the hill. You don't want to overcook it, and you're going to need to do that a few times in this section where you go down a descent and immediately turn straight back uphill. Momentum is definitely the key through this whole stretch. You're going to pedal some single track before heading into Shuck Ridge Creek. This is one of the two most technical sections on the entire loop. I like to stay wide through this creek bed so I can get a straight shot up this first hill climb. It's going to be loose and slippery. You might need to hop, you might need to track stand, whatever it takes to get up, and then stay on the gas for the next section because it's constantly wet and super slippery. So you're going to want to carry momentum. You're going to want to try to be light on the pedals so you don't slide out when you're pedaling, but just keep the full momentum going this entire way. And then this starts at about a half of a mile climb. You can see your heart rate's through the roof, so just settle in now because it gets a little bit easier, but it's still steep. After that lungbuster hill climb, you're going to descend into the second really technical feature of this trail, which is the Daniell Ridge Creek crossing. This is where trial skills are definitely going to come into play. There's no clear line through here, so you're just going to have to really pay attention to where you're putting your tires. Wheel placement is key, and everything is super slippery. So you can see right here my tires are sliding all over the place, so just try to stay light on the bike and keep moving. After that last technical bit, you'll really get a chance to open it up again, some really fun flowy single track, before heading into the second to last creek crossing. There's a straight shot through here with a log notch cut out, and just like all the previous creek crossings, everything's super slippery, so just stay loose. This next stretch is one of my favorite parts of the trail because it has some of the longest sustained downhills. You're going to be going really fast. You'll see this log, so hop over. It has a nice ramp built up. Do the hairpin turn, and then there's a staircase that's busted up. Kind of works out to a double-double. Hit that, and you'll be heading into the final stretch. There's a couple more switchbacks and some higher speed rough stuff before you head into the last creek crossing of the trail. One of the most difficult things is getting your speed right when you go from the high speed stuff into the slow technical creek crossings. You're going to feel like you're crawling when you go into this stuff, but if you go too fast, you're just going to end up pinballing through and you won't make it clean. Once you've made it through that last creek bed, the end of the trail is right around the corner, so grab a few extra gears, get ready to high-five your buddies, because you just made it down Farlow Gap.